Today's horoscope, Libra February 19th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The sun heads into your solar sixth house today, bringing a theme of work, routine, and health into your life for the coming month. You're prouder of your services, work, or self-care programs, making this a great time to step up your game. Until March 20th, you tend to dig deep into the details of your life, solve problems, and get your life in order in key ways. You're particularly good at adjusting to life's circumstances and making small changes that help you get on track in the weeks ahead. Watch for overthinking things, as nervous energy only carries you for so long before you are no longer productive. Aim to connect with the value of your work, daily routine, or the services you provide now. Today, you want to make or build something, and you focus on your physical and comfort needs. You're not inclined to complicate things unnecessarily. Embrace a whole new zodiac season in the month ahead. Today, we flip our fins and swim onward into the reefs of the fish. Welcome to Pisces season. This is a gorgeous period of the year as we are able to focus on healing, connection, and reflection. During this time, it is wise to focus on closure and letting go as you release what has been limiting you and begin to dream of what you'd like to build in the next zodiac year after the arrival of the upcoming spring equinox next month. Peer into your personal and romantic life and assess where you are and where you'd like to go. Does it feel like your day is slipping away? Work might become dreamier and nebulous once the sun enters Pisces. Typically, you strive to maintain balance in every area of your life. However, season may challenge your ability to keep your work and life balance. Pisces energy is disarming, confusing, and imaginative. It could be easy to get off track throughout your workday. You will have to be extra mindful of your time, energy, and goals if you want to be somewhat productive at work during an otherwise highly creative, easygoing period. Your feelings will guide you if you will let them. There is a temptation to go the route that will win the most approval, but it would be in your best interest to start opening up to approval from within. Getting to do what you want is an option you give yourself. It has nothing to do with outside approval. Thus, consider your body and how you feel in it today. Is there some nagging health issue that you wish were not there? Begin by addressing your problem areas. Don't be surprised if you find yourself feeling a little down today. This can happen if there is something happening in your life that signals an end. The essence of this day will encourage you to take a look at what needs to come to a close, and to take the steps to let go. If you have been postponing something like this in your life, this day will enhance it. Rather than getting down over this, try to see the positive and free yourself. This will clear the way for the new. For the sun, his departure from a playful and creative part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today is an annual event that shifts the solar from one side of life's fence to the other at the same time each year. However, while the sun will return to find that things are already powered up on the income, work, and career fronts, it leaves behind planets that are going to keep the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence equally powered. All of a sudden, having the lunar nodes in the early months of an 18-month policing of how well you know when to keep your work hat on and when to take it off couldn't be more important. When the sun leaves your romantic sector today, something that at this time each year will always take the solar off matters of the heart and all things romantic, he will leave behind Pluto and the dwarf planet Ceres. While Ceres will end her last deep dive into your heart's needs and priorities for another 4 years and 6 days, Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, is here until 2044. This year there is no danger of the spirit of romance going off the boil. Daily Planetary Overview. As the astrological year draws to a close, a sense of reflection and possibility begins to settle in. Today, as the sun enters Pisces, we step into the 12th and final season of the zodiac, a period marked by introspection, creativity, and an almost dreamlike quality. Pisces season is a time for the dreamers, the artists, the wanderers, and those who feel a little lost but long to find meaning in the depths of their imagination. This is a season that encourages you to indulge in your most far-fetched fantasies, to explore the uncharted territories of your mind, and to embrace the beauty of possibility. Have you ever found yourself staring out the window, completely absorbed in a daydream, only to snap back into reality and wonder where the time went? That's Pisces energy at work, a gentle pull toward the world of what could be, rather than what is. As emotions run high during this time, it may be wise to soften your approach in relationships. Have you ever spoken too bluntly, only to regret it later? Pisces energy reminds us to be gentle with our words, to consider how our actions affect others, and to nurture the bonds that truly matter. If you've been feeling distant from loved ones, this is a perfect moment to reflect on whether you've been present enough. Have you been taking time to listen, to engage, to show appreciation? Small gestures of kindness, an unexpected message, a thoughtful act, or simply expressing gratitude can strengthen your connections in ways you may not expect. At work and in daily responsibilities, you may feel a shift in how you approach challenges. Sometimes, the best course of action isn't to charge forward but to step back and observe. Have you ever found yourself taking on too much, feeling the weight of every task, only to realize that not everything needs your immediate attention? Pisces season encourages you to conserve your energy, to focus on what truly matters, and to recognize that not every battle needs to be fought. If you feel pressure building, instead of pushing through exhaustion, consider whether stepping back might actually lead to a better outcome. Prioritizing your well-being doesn't mean neglecting responsibilities, it means approaching them with clarity and purpose rather than unnecessary stress. Financially, caution is advised. Have you ever made a purchase or investment on impulse, only to regret it later? Right now, the energy surrounding money is unpredictable, making it a less than ideal time to make major financial commitments. If you've been considering a big purchase or investment, patience will serve you well. Unexpected circumstances could arise that shift your perspective or reveal new information, so waiting a little longer before making any big decisions could save you from unnecessary setbacks. Trust that the right moment will come when things feel more stable and aligned. Your well-being should also be a priority during this time. Have you been pushing yourself too hard without allowing for proper rest? Pisces season encourages restoration, reminding us that healing both physical and emotional requires time and care. If you've been feeling exhausted, now is the time to slow down. Instead of forcing yourself to power through, give yourself permission to pause, to breathe, and to recharge. Stress can take a toll, and adopting a gentler, more mindful approach to your health will benefit you far more in the long run than constantly running on empty. As this astrological cycle comes to an end, think of it as a time for both reflection and renewal. What have you learned over the past year? How have you grown, changed, and evolved? Are there patterns you're ready to release, dreams you're ready to pursue, or emotions you're finally ready to process? Pisces season is not about rigid goals or structured plans, it's about allowing yourself to flow, to embrace creativity, and to trust that everything is unfolding as it should. So, as you move through this period, take time to dream but stay present enough to act. Open your heart to inspiration, but remember to remain connected to reality. Be kind to yourself and those around you, knowing that gentle words and thoughtful actions have more power than you may realize. And above all, trust that this closing chapter is leading you toward a new beginning, one filled with growth, possibility, and a deeper understanding of yourself. What will you take with you into the next cycle? What dreams are you ready to turn into reality?